Whew. Alright, sorry for the late start, heroes, and welcome back, guildies. So the plan was to try and play a little bit because I was hoping to get onto the open beta server, but as I was getting things, that's why it took so long to get up, as I was trying to get things set up and ready to rock and roll for you guys, the server went down for the open beta. So we are going to have to start over. Our Storm guy over here on the Alpha. So yeah, that is what we're going to work on. Stormbringer, we're going to go with Orc this time just to see if we can level a little bit faster than our Blood Elf did. Still going Stormbringer. We're still going to be doing the Lightning build because we were doing fantastic with that. HHG Stormbringer. Let's see. Oh, that works. Alright. So first things first, what we're going to have to do is we're going to definitely get all the bind-on account or heirloom gear, whichever you want to call it. We're going to pick up all that. And then we'll get started on quests. Let me grab a water. 1 second, guys. Okay. Get through all this. Finish. And remember, if you guys are playing and you're wondering how I have all these add-ons, there is an add-ons page right on Ascension WoW. So it's like literally right there. After today's stream, what we're going to be working on is getting the tier lists set up. So I'm hoping that Devin will be home by the time I can start getting that going, because I want his help on it. I want his input on what he feels so that we can kind of come to a consensus of what we believe each one is capable of being. Alright, so known. Grab the war chest first. Pop that. But that is on my bucket list of things to do today, is to get at least one of the several tier lists that we've been discussing up either tonight or tomorrow for you guys to watch. So I hope you guys look forward to that. And just to let you guys know, what we're going to be doing is, as far as the tier list goes, I'm going to have a tier list for tanks, a tier list for healers, a tier list for like ranged DPS, and a tier list for melee DPS. So that's a total of 4 tier lists that we're going to be able to get. I feel like that's going to give everybody kind of a good basis for where they want to play. Because some people are like, when I play video games, I only want to play a tank, or I only want to play a healer, or you know, whatever. And so if I did just a tier list that was designed for overall experience, and I was like, okay, yeah, overall, you know, this character is an A tier, but then you go play it and you're like, holy crap, though, this is, you know, an S tier tank. Okay, you know, that's good. We like to know that. And so I figure breaking it down like that for heals, tanks, DPS, all that fun stuff would be good. Now, somebody said the other day, and I want to see if I can figure out how to do this. Display, show helm. They thought it would be better for you guys if you could see my name while I'm running around, so that you guys know who I am the whole time. And I thought that was a brilliant idea, so I'm going to incorporate it. If you guys have an idea for ways that I can improve on what we're doing, I am all game to hear that. don't hesitate. Drop that in the comment section. Drop that in chat while we're going. You know. I don't care about offhand this, so we're gonna change to that. There we go. Apply. I know we're doing a storm guy, but I just really like this outfit, and I don't have one that's built for storms yet. I'm not going to be buying any more outfits until we get to the live server. And then I will be buying some more armor set looks, because I really like some of the ones that we get access to. So hold on for that. There are some really good ones on the store. I highly recommend anybody that plays this game, if you absolutely love it, you know, the beautiful thing is there's no monthly subscription, but there is things that you can buy on the store, and that is a great way to support the content creators of this game, is by buying things on their store. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying it's a necessity. But if you've got, you know, the spare cash and you feel like supporting these guys for what they do, please, you know, buy an XP potion. You know, do something to show your love, because the money that they get from the online store is what keeps this game afloat. So just bear that in mind. Alright, we're going to be able to easily get through a lot of this very quickly with the bind on account gear, so we're actually going to catch up to where our other character was very quickly. Plus, at level 10 in this version, we can actually go ahead, at least I think it's on here, where it's Area 52. One of the two, you can start doing Mana Storms and Dungeons at 10. So, there we go, got all 8. Real quick, let's pop our book. So we did hit level 2. Call lightning. We're gonna pick this up. Now let's go back and talk to this guy so that we can get that quest. There's a part of me that's really hoping that Devin jumps on before we get too far ahead. Otherwise, he may have to play a character he didn't want to play. But it would be nice to have Devin on. That gives us somebody to chit-chat with. That gives us somebody to, you know, do different things. Plus, we were having a blast both playing Stormbringers together. So I'd love nothing more than to do that all over again. Okay, turn this in. There's level 3. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe every class has the same speed at which they level. But I'm so used to doing the orc area that for me it's just second nature to do this. Plus, with the heirloom gear equipped, we just go faster, you know? So go with honor. Here's our Stormbringer. See, I swear this guy right here is supposed to be the blood mage. And so when we were leveling our blood mage, we couldn't do the level 3 quest because there's no blood mage that exists here in the orc area. But yet you can be in, I think it's troll, that is a blood mage. And everybody was like, oh, I think he's inside the cave, but you go run in the cave, there's no blood mage there either. So it's like, either the blood mage for the orc area got deleted somehow, and I did send in the ticket for it, or there's another bigger issue going on, and I'm just not privy to it, you know? You're the exact kind of orc I'm looking for, buddy. I just need you to fall asleep so I can smack you in the face. I mean, politely, gently shake you awake. By the way, guys, we do have a new merch store. We have new gear for the guild. It is at helloheroesguild.printify.com. Make sure you guys check that out. I'm super stoked with the designs that we get. I hope you guys really like them. Yeah, I mean, they're really, really clean designs. I'm waiting on mine to come in. Right now, I'm not, like, going crazy on it. Wow, he walked way over here to fall asleep. That's interesting. He usually just falls asleep at the tree. But yeah, so, it's a company that we used before, with the last... Hello? Oh, the last one? Yeah, even though it says he's asleep, he's not actually asleep. See? Interesting. We'll come over here, grab a couple of these apples, and run back and see if we can smack him. He's glitched. But yeah. It's the same company. Alright, I'm just going to ignore it. Because if he's glitched, I can't tell when he's going to be up. But yeah, it's the same company we used last time for stuff. So as far as material goes, it's going to be super comfy material. I'm just waiting for the new design to come in for myself. But yeah, I really hope you guys like it. So make sure you check that out as well. Okay. Okay. More scorpids. There's that. We're gonna go whack the grunt real quick. And we'll take out the scorpids. Oh, I missed? What the? I just want to get to this guy as quickly as we can, because he's the second to last that we need of the lazy peons. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay. We still need 2 more scorpion tails. There's 1. And here's that one. And then we just need that. Then we just need 1 more peon, and then we're actually going to go do the dangerous sample since we're over here, so we can just turn all that in at one time. Okay, he's still chopping wood. He should be going to sleep here shortly, so I'll just wait for him. Okay. What a weird announcement. Come on, dude. I need you to go to sleep. There we go. Okay. Bam! There we go. Okay. Now we're just going to make our way in here. Ooh, got a crit on that one. Okay, bam. Ooh, snap. Boom, there we go. Oh, excuse me. And by the way, happy Father's Day to everybody out there. To any dads watching, happy Father's Day. It is definitely a good day for y'all. Ooh, there's another level. Look at that, already level 5. And we still got at least 2 more quests to do. Okay, got that. Now we're out of here. Now normally I wouldn't come in and do that quest, but since we were still just like right here, it just made sense to run in and do it real fast before we go turn all these in. Ow. Ow. I'm curious. Let's look at, no, items, sets. I'm trying to see if there's one that just screams like super awesome. Yeah, like that. That would be dope for our guy. You know what I'm saying? I really do like this one though. This is the fire druid set. It's a really nice one. This was a warlock set, I think in Wrath of the Lich King, if I'm not mistaken. This was the Wrath of the Lich King raid gear for warrior, if I remember correctly. This one's pretty dope too. I just don't like the fact that the horns have this ginormous aura, so you can't really see the glowy green eyes that your face has. This is another good one. This is a monk set. It's pretty dope. Not familiar with that one. That might be the rogue from Mist of Pandaria. Not familiar with that one. No, that's pretty wicked looking. I'm looking for something that just screams lightning. But I'm not seeing anything, honestly. I mean, these sets are pretty dope. I mean, that has like a lightning effect to it, but I want more blue, not purple. Ooh. Yeah. Come on, that's wicked looking. I don't know. We'll have to go look at the store to see what's available. I know there's a really good lightning one available. I just can't remember what it is. But we'll get it when the server goes live. Because it also comes with a lightning mount. And since I've decided that the Stormbringer is going to be, in fact, my main character when we go live, then that is what I want. Speaking of which, we also want to do because I want to try and prove something here. We're going Enchanter, yes, and we are going Taylor. Bag, click. We'll try to disenchant some of that stuff here in a second. Yeah, skill's not high enough, plus I don't have the copper rod. So I can't disenchant any of that stuff. That stinks. Shift P. Mount. But with tailoring and enchanting, we're actually able to do quite a bit. Let's see, I'm actually going to throw that box down there. Because now the boxes are mainly just going to be used for us trying to make money or disenchant kind of thing. Since we have bind on equipped here. Alright, so we have to turn in the lazy peons, and then we've got the burning medallion, and he wants us to get his pickaxe for him. So those are the two quests that we're on right now. And then we're out of here. Like, that's how simple this is. Like, throw that down there. The greens we're going to hold on to. We're going to hold on to that. We ended up getting 2 free bolts of linen cloth. That's dope. This gets thrown down here. This gets thrown down here. This gets thrown down here. Now, if it doesn't say that it has a disenchant value, then we're not going to hold on to it. But everything else, we will. Any linen cloth for now that we get, we're going to hold on to. Any cloth material we get, we want to hold on to as best we can. Okay. Take you out. That out. Well, somebody was just in here. Okay. But yeah, so these quests, very straightforward, very simple. You know, even though we don't get our, whatchamacallit with us, our little quest helper, PF Questy, I think is what it's called. Yeah, PF Quest. Even though we don't have that, Barbarian, we do, like, we still get these little markers that pop up to go, hey, go here, go there, go here. But it is very straightforward, very simple questing. There's a, who'd you call it? I think that's a bot. Notice how he just came over, stood there, and then ran away? I mean, he's fighting. I'm curious to know if that's a bot trying to get copper. That's weird. I don't know. It's possible. That could be a bot farmer. Doesn't really make sense to be a bot farmer, but, I mean, you know. I am not a huge fan of the Guardian. Like, it's a good class, don't get me wrong. But I think as a tank-type class, it is just... Well, really is any class. Well, let me back that up. As a tank class, it makes sense. As a DPS class, 0 sense. Because you still have to wear a freaking shield. Like, even the paladins from retail didn't do that, you know? It's like, come on, man. Okay, turn this on. Head to Ascension Village. Okay, so we ended up with, aside from the ones I've already opened, we came up with one more white, so that would have been 2 or 3... No, 5. That would have been 5 white boxes and 4 blues. There's also green boxes you can get from quests too. So just bear in mind that like the white ones can have gear, but more than often than not, they're going to have like crafting materials or food or drink. The green boxes are definitely going to have gear, but nothing super fancy. Usually whites or green rarity items. The blue ones will always have gear, and they will be green to blue rarity, and if you get super lucky, I've done this a couple times, you'll get purples out of them. So it's super cool that they changed it to where they now have rarities based on the difficulty, I think, of the quest that you have to do, which makes it super fun, super interesting. But like, we're already level 7. I need to level up our skills. So once we collect all these quests, we'll do that. Okay. Alright, let's pop the book, read the book. Okay. So, we ended up getting Storm Alert. This is telling people to get away from us. Crackle is a great skill. And then this gives us mana back. So this just allows us to build static quickly while still doing some damage. It's not the best, it's not the greatest, but it does allow us to get a little bit more static built up faster. So I count that as a win in my book. Because once we get our big spell, you want to be at 100 static as fast as you can. So any item that can give you cooldown for the big spell, the Arm of Thorum, you want that. Anything that can give you more static, you want that. Anything that gives you more crit damage, you want that. Because, yeah. Being able to throw our big heavy spells is awesome and great. Just take him out. And then we just go kerplunk. And then we can cast it again. And there you go. You can tell that this is not an XP area today, like it was the other day when we were doing this quest area, because Devin and I were playing. This is back when I was doing the Blood Mage, and this was a XP area, and so we weren't able to get any kills for the XP because there was just a couple people over here just farming them the whole time. But we are flying through this now. Okay. This is a rare. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, get off me for half a second. I'm gonna end up dying because this guy keeps stun locking us. Sheesh. That's leatherworking. This needs to come down here. This can come down here. Rest of that is all sellable. That's food. We'll hold on to it for now. Okay. Oh. Oop. I know I haven't been picking up any of these, but it's right there. I'm not going to go out of my way to pick them up, but I will pick them up if we get next to one. You know what I mean? So, the world shinies are great. Oh man. Da-da-da. There we go. That puts us at level 8. This is awesome. Being this close to level 10 already. 40 minutes in. Love it. Like, we're usually not even close to level 10 by the time we hit to the first hour. We're usually level 15 by the time we get to our 2-hour mark. So the fact that we're already almost level 10 and we've still got 20 minutes to go on our first hour for today. It's crazy good. Crazy, crazy good. I hope everybody's having a great Father's Day. And in case you didn't know that it was Father's Day, and you're able to, you should really text your dad Happy Father's Day. You know, sometimes dads don't get the kind of attention that dads deserve, because there's this expectation that, you know, a dad does what a dad has to do. But you know, they like getting some appreciation too. So if you haven't, go out there and text or call your dad and say, hey, Happy Dad's Day. Okay, there's one eyeball. There's 2. Three. Oh, I'm getting super good luck on that. Okay. Yo.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Alright, well, I'm fixing to head out as soon as Lacey gets out of the bathroom.
Okay, I'll give you a hug. Be right back, guys. Speaking of dads, that was mine. I apologize, everybody. Alright. Let's get back to clearing out these quests. There we go. Just need one more of those. Will our luck hold up on this guy? Will he give us an eyeball? And he didn't. Punk. Our luck was too good. There's that. Ugh. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ooh, super speed. There we go. That quest is done. Now we need tigers, trolls, and a big guy. Ugh. Okay. Hopefully we get out here and there's nobody doing it so we can just clear it all at once. Did I get anything? No. Of course not. But I see a chest. Give me the booty. Bam, alright. Well, there's somebody else out here doing it, but that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to sneak on into the middle here. But it looks like somebody's already cleared out most of the middle. Well, correction. Looks like they cleared out all of the middle. Excuse me. Okay, got that one done. Run up here. That's a pyromancer. Nice to meet you, pyromancer. Oh, I thought he was going to turn around and smack it to get the account for it, but apparently not. There we go. Ooh, he like obliterated that guy. They're fighting Zalzane again. Okay, looks like some of this stuff has respawned, so let's see if we can take out some of this. Bleep. We'll be able to get the rest of the hexes right here. There's a voodoo right there, though. Oh, I don't have enough. That's why. I was like, why am I not able to cast my spell? Could have sworn there was one more voodoo over here somewhere. Oh, there he is. I still got it. Alright, now we just need kitty cats. We need 4 pelts from the kitty cats. And then we're done with the quests over here. And by the time we turn them all in, we're definitely going to be 10. Especially if the cats won't give us the pelts. Oh, finally, there's one. Go, there's 2. Did this kitty cat respawn yet? No? Alright, I'm gonna head over to, I think it's that island right over there. That has quite a few cats on it. And then we can get the heck out of here. Because we're almost level 10. It says there's quite a few cats over on this island too. This might be the island I was actually thinking of. Three. And that's 4. Now we can get the heck out of here. Swim speed is increased. But yeah, look at all these quests. We get to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5 total quests. Cause like report to that's Razor Hill. Shinies is out at Razor Hill, and Peon's Burden is right out at Razor Hill. But like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 total quests here in Sinjin. I like how it tells me I need to go way over there first, but then the closer we get to town, it'll like boop. Like I don't even know where the heck it's trying to tell me to go. My swim speed ran off. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea where it's trying to tell you. It's over here in the mountains somewhere. So we're gonna ignore that marker. We want level 10. There's level 10. We're picking lightning. Hit I. Look at that. We could do mana storms. We just can't do dungeons yet. Dungeons are still 15. So then what we do, because we're just trying to speed level right now to catch back up, is we go /2 DPS looking for MS leveling. See if we get any hits on that. Because if we can get some hits on that, we'll be like level 30 before our 2-hour mark. It's like crazy how fast you can level. So now we have this. I like to switch those around. This is our electrocute. This is going to be 7. This is our not electrocute. That's the name of the skill special. There we go. I gotta make a macro for this so that I don't have to double click it. But this is when they get down to 25% or 35%, excuse me, 35% health or less, we can use it and it does a big hit on them. This is an AoE. This is an AoE. Here shortly we'll be getting the AoE version of Crackle. So like, yeah, we've got a lot coming up real fast. If you guys remember the last one. Okay, this comes down here. These come down here. We're good there. We can sell all this. Not that though. What's crazy is these ones right here that you can get can actually give you some pretty decent enchanting material too. Like, it's super cool. I still need to change out of that chat bar, if I'm being honest. The last chat bar that I had was see-through so that you guys could still see everything I was doing. I thought this one would behave that way, but apparently not. So okay. Visit an innkeeper. Dungeon finder. Oop. That quest we never get because it requires us to run way back down south, and I hate doing that. But we will pick up everything else, for the most part. There's two quests I never get here. One tells us to go into the Barrens, like right now. The other one wants us to go way back down south to pick up eggs. Honestly, they should move the egg quests down south. I want to look at all your stuff, my guy. Because I'm going to need money. Whoops, did I just sell a weapon? I think I did. Oh, no, it wasn't green. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, like, I don't grab his quest, and I don't grab his quest. This Flight Master will take you directly to the crossroads. Just bear that in mind. So, like, if you're like, oh, well, I've already hit, level 15, and I don't feel like running up to Orgrimmar and doing the 3 quests that are going to tell me to go to Barrens anyway, I just want to go to the Barrens, talk to that guy, he'll take you right there. Jeez, my eyeball, y'all. I don't understand why it keeps, like, twitching. It's been doing it for days, and it is driving me up the wall. It doesn't look like anybody is doing Mana Storms. If Devin was on, we would just duo some Mana Storms. I don't think we would get very far. Because really for Mana Storms, if you want to solo Mana Storms, you really need a tank that's got some self-healing. If you are going to duo, you need 1 tank and then 1 DPS. Both need to have some form of way of getting health back for themselves. And then anything higher than 2 is called group. And for that, if you're going to do that, you might as well try and just do the full 15. And the reason why I say that is because you can get 3 people that have aura, so that everybody's getting 150 XP, percent more XP. You can have a total of 2 tanks, 3 heals, the rest DPS, just like it's a normal raid, sort of, just with extra bodies. But that's my biggest recommendation when it comes to Mana Storms, is make sure you have a party that's worth doing it. And we have a melee Sun Cleric, it looks like, coming in and obliterating everything. Oh, wait, no, he's casting. I like how the Sun Cleric has that really annoying loud sound. Okay. And boop, there we go. He's just standing there, like, what the heck, bro? I mean, feel free to just keep standing there. Like, I'm gonna keep going, dude. Let's go ahead and cast our big AoE spell. I actually did that by mistake. I meant to do that spell. Downside to being a spellcaster is I don't do any melee damage. Really? Like, I mean, I can, but it's not great. Oh, I accept. Okay, that was good. Does he not know that he can come up here to get another quest? I mean, I guess not everybody knows this. This is technically a bonus quest, but at the same time, it's like super easy to get this quest. There we go. That is really annoying. Okay. I just need regular sailors, and I know exactly where to go to get those. Sun Cleric Boy can have all those. He's only level 6, which means he doesn't have any account-bound gear, which is crazy, because that means he came up here first instead of going down south, because even with no bind-on equip or heirloom gear on, you should easily be able to be level 8 or 9 by the time you come to do this quest. Because you're usually level 10 by the time you turn them all in, if you do all the southern quests. So, I don't know what the heck he's doing. We're about to hit level 11. Some of the people that are in chat make me really question humanity. Like, some of the people that chat in this game are just weird. Okay. I think it's only going to take us 2 streams to catch back up to where we were, to be honest. Okay. That's a big blank moon. Hey, World of Warcraft? Is there a reason why we have to have a blank moon? Like, you could add detail to it. That's crazy. Like, alright. There's level 11. That's the last battle guard that I need. There we go. All those quests are now done. Okay. We're grabbing this. Mists of Pandaria was an okay expansion. I don't think it was the best expansion. Arguably, I think the best expansion in the game. Okay. But, you know, Mists of Pandaria was good. I'm not saying that it isn't. But for me, I think the best expansion, and it was where they added, it was the first expansion that I can remember where legendaries were actually added in as something that you had to farm and do quests for, and that was Wrath of the Lich King. You didn't just get legendaries to get legendaries like you did in what was it? Battle for Azeroth, if I remember correctly. You just got legendaries. Like, you literally went... No, it was Burning Legion. Yeah, Burning Legion. You just were given... No, it wasn't Burning Legion. There was the Burning Crusade. Yeah, it was Legion. It was Legion expansion. I forget what the actual name of the stupid expansion was, but it's the one that they introduced the Demon Hunters. Because you went to Dalaran and you got your guild house or clan house, whatever, class house, whatever you want to call it. You went and got free legendaries. There was 3 that you could pick for most classes. Druid had 4. I want to say there was like one more class that had 4, but I can't remember off the top of my head right this second. But yeah, I mean, like, you literally just went and got stuff. Alright, somebody did whisper me, though. What did they say? Invite when it pops up. Okay. So, / invite. And promote to leader. / P. If you want to add people, I'm testing and streaming currently. Okay. Sheesh. Leave me alone. Alright, I gave him lead. He can try and add people if he wants. Now let's see if my normal boat has been farmed out like it did the other day. So normally I go to this boat over here. There's one. It should be all 3. Because as you can see, like, there's 3 that line up here. There's 3 at that boat. There's only 2 over at this boat, which is kind of annoying. There's 3 over at that boat. So some of these boats do have 3. Some of these boats only have 2. This one's usually pretty regular about having all of them, so that's why I usually come to this one first. And then, because we made that other place our inn, we're going to hearth real quick. Boop. And let's turn in quests. Now, I'm not, like, right this second, I'm not really worried about doing professions because I want to level up. I'm trying to catch back up to where we were on the other character, just so that we can continue from there. But yes, I will be working on professions when I have the opportunity to do so. Did he message me again? Party. No. YouTube. youtube.com/@Hello Heroes Guild. There we go. And I'm not going to do the Queen's Decree quest yet. I'm going to go do Darkstorm. I'm going to go do There's another quest that we can pick up over here. Right there. Lost but not forgotten. What is this? Need for a cure. I didn't know there was another quest out here. We might do that extra quest just for giggles to see what it is. Cause I don't know what that quest is. Alright. I passed the place I was trying to go. We are grabbing... Yeah, that one first. It doesn't really matter, because, like, we're going to end up needing to get this one, and then this, like, we're going to have to get more skills than I care to. We're not getting this one. We're going to end up getting these two there. Oh, there we go. What's up, Alex? Welcome to the stream, boss man. Okay, that was weird. She tried to talk and cry at the same time. But yeah, I mean, like we were doing in the beta, you know, we picked up that even though we're not going to use it because we wanted to get to this so that shock now generates more static again for the Stormbringer. Anything that can build static faster so we can use the Arm of Thorum is what we want to do. Anything that cools down Thorum or cools down our skills, we want to do that. Like there's a lot of skills that we want to go through and pick up. But the Arm of Thorum is probably the single most hardest hitting skill that we're going to have. So we definitely want to boost that as much as we can, honestly. Okay, that did not help. Used to, this was like 100% drop rate. You just came out and took out one Crocolisk and you were done. Did that give it to me? No. Really? There we go. First tune or different? I have prestiged 2 classes, and I have basically maxed out every class in the game between all the open betas and on the alpha. So I have played every class. I've gotten to at least level 35, roughly. Some of them a little less, some of them considerably more. But yes, I have played every class. Because every time I turn around, they're changing something. I figured that was who was in the party, boss. But welcome. But yeah, so I've played every class. I've maxed out the ones that I've maxed out, at least officially hit 60 on, is the Fellsworn, Blood Mage, Sun Cleric, Tinkerer, Ranger, Necromancer. Is there anything else I've hit max on? No, I think that's it. But I've played all the other classes ranging from level 30 to 45 to kind of get the feel of what they do. I've tried out just about every spec that each class can do, so... there we go. Necro-Fellswarm. See, the first one I built was the Fellswarm. Because I was like, oh, this looks like a Demon Hunter. I'm going to want to play a Demon Hunter. Because Demon Hunters were OP in retail. And so I was like, so that was the first one I hit 60 with. And I ended up going Spellcaster with it too. Because it was a lot of fun getting to learn the combos and managing rage and mana. It was awesome. And then I was like, Necromancer. I like playing Necromancer in Diablo, so let me try the Necromancer. And Necromancer was really fun. And then from there, I just started picking random classes and trying them. But, yep. Okay. I'm good. Can I... Where does this take me? Razor Hill? Just gonna hearth back to Razor Hill. But yeah. I'm absolutely in love with this game. It is by far probably the most fun I've had in a good long while on a game like this. So, browse goods. Shouldn't have sold that blue, but that's fine. I really need to start working on professions a little bit so we can empty out the inventory. Come on. Alright, while he does that, let's grab enchanting, let's grab tailoring, and disenchant. And then we're going to come over here to the trade supplier so that we can get our rune, or get a copper rod so that we can work on enchanting. There we go, copper rod. That's going to go down here. Okay, can't do that because it requires 100. This we can disenchant. Used to, the rule of thumb was is if it was less than, say, like a gold, then it was low-level disenchantable. If it was above a gold, you were looking at, 75 to 100. And now it's like, for example, this one's 175, but its disenchant value is only 59 silver. So, this doesn't follow the, generic rule of how things used to be. And this one is 17 silver and it requires 225. It's crazy. All right, let's go tailoring real quick. Create all those. So, but yeah, Alex, I mean, if you wanna try and get more people for a Mana Storm, or if you just want to run a duo, I'm okay with that. I'm literally just trying to catch up to what I was doing on the closed beta, and I'll be streaming for another 30 minutes. So, I am game to clear some content with you, boss. Okay. Almost done with all this. 9 more. Then we'll enchant our rod. Then I'm going to open up all these boxes we've picked up. See if we get anything that we can disenchant. And then we'll go from there. Let's close this real quick. Create our runed copper rod. Okay, and then that moves down here. Okay, got all that. Okay. That will be sellable. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Okay, sellable. 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 Hold on to find thread. Hold on to this. Okay. Then we want to go disenchant. That requires 150, 200, 200. We can disenchant that one. 75, 25, 75, 25, 25, 150. Ooh, I didn't mean to click that. There we go. Okay. And then this is actually the easiest way to get enchanting up from here, right? So we're going to go pop this book back out. Let's learn that. Recipes. Okay. Learned all that stuff. And then if we pull up this again, so blue shirt, no. Heavy gloves, yes. So we need coarse thread, right? So we're going to come over here, back over to this guy. We're going to buy up 100 things of coarse thread. There we go. And then we're going to create 21 of these gloves. And actually, we'll wait till it turns green, and then we're just going to stop and learn what we can. Okay, and then we look at the book. Okay, we can make one of these, and that's because we have fine thread. Does he sell fine thread? He does not sell fine thread. That's a bummer. So then that requires light leather, fine thread, coarse thread with light leather. Here we go. So just create all again. And we'll keep going until this turns yellow. Or not yellow, green. Sorry, green. Because yellow still has a high chance for us to gain levels with it. So we're up to 94. 97. 100. 103. So I go here. Alright, Axel, you have a good one, boss. I appreciate you stopping in, man. And if you're interested in the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, alright? Okay. Let's sell all this. And then we're going to disenchant everything we just crafted. And this is how you get enchanting up pretty quickly too. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to disenchant all this, and then while we wait, see if we can get a group for Mana Storms. Let's see, now we're at 31 from disenchanting all this. There's 34. Starter kit? I'm not sure what he means by a starter kit. Okay. Disenchant. By the way, anybody else that watches this content, if you guys play and you want to play with me anytime I'm playing, or when this goes live and you want to be part of the guild, just say so, or put your character name in chat, and I will invite you when we get the guild, or I'll invite you to our party. I'm open to play with anybody and everybody in this game. The only thing that I ask is that everybody keeps it friendly. You know, we don't really need a bunch of drama because somebody thinks they're better than somebody else. Like, you know, we're all here to have fun and play a game. So, that's all I ask. Okay. Sounds good, Alex. I appreciate it, boss. I mean, you can if you want, but as far as guilds go, when the server goes live, I will be creating a guild for anybody that wants to join and play. So that is my goal. Alright, so what I want to do is get rid of anything at 200 above. So this one's at 200. That's at 200. That's at 200. So 200, 200. 300 and 150. Okay, so this, and this. Ooh, I can't even get rid of this. He won't take it. Okay, fine. We'll just delete it. And then the rest of this we're just going to hold on to for now. Because again, getting enchanting up is not difficult for the most part. Now if I wanted to, like, look at this. I could enchant my chest with minor health 32 times. I could create the lesser essence upgrades. I still don't understand what this is for, though. Like, it's supposed to make it to where anything I enchant can get the enchant higher up, right? So, like, okay, let's create one of those. And then let's create this on here. And then I'm supposed to be able to click this, and it won't upgrade. So I don't, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you have to put it on Vellum, which I haven't been able to find freaking Vellum in order to upgrade it, or it needs to be on a non-heirloom piece of gear. I don't know. But I'm going to hold the materials for now. just so that I can do different types of enchants later. Alright, so we've got Lost But Not Forgotten, Murghaz. Like, we got to turn that in. We got that to turn in. We've got the Harpies to do for her. We still want to go figure out what that quest is. So... and we're still trying to find a group for Mana Storms. That is what we want. Though at this rate, I don't think we're going to have enough time to do a Mana Storm, which is kind of a bummer. Because we've got 25 minutes left. And most Mana Storms can run for, you know, if you get in a decent group, Mana Storms can last you 45 minutes to an hour or more. So... bam. Okay. Oop, gonna pop that guy back out. Because these guys can drop linen cloth on us. Trying to run over here because I want to turn in this quest. That will hit level 12 for us, which would be nice. Once we hit 15, which is going to most likely be tomorrow's video, once we hit 15, leveling is going to be so much faster. So that's going to be a major plus. Okay, no new spells at level 13. Okay, this is why I like Thorum, right? Watch this guy just get absolutely deleted. Yes, it's got a relatively long cooldown. Yes, it only does that kind of damage because I did it at 100 static. You can cast it at any number of static, and it does proportional damage based on how much static you had available when you cast it. So, just bear that in mind. Okay, that quest is now done. Oh, my headset's getting ready to die. That's no bueno. Just means I gotta plug it up when we have a second. Go ahead and open that. Okay, that already came down there. We'll look at all this stuff here in a bit. Okay, Queen's Decree. And she wants us to go do a quest that requires us to go to Orgrimmar. Oh, it was for the guild. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's always weird. Like this is still how like old school I am with World of Warcraft. Is like going and looking at the guild and seeing two people in Stormwind City. It's like, wait a minute, I'm Horde. How am I joining with people in Stormwind? And it's because in this version of the game, they did away with, for the most part, the Horde Alliance competition kind of stuff, you know? The auction houses are linked, so if you put something in on the Horde side, the Alliance can see it, and vice versa. When you're doing dungeons, you could have people from Horde or Alliance helping you do the dungeon. I really do feel like they took the idea that Battle for Azeroth in retail came out with and went, how can we make that better? And I think they really succeeded, because that was the premise and idea behind Battle for Azeroth. Was that, hey, we want to create that unity. We want to show that the Horde and Alliance can, in fact, work together. It says there's a quest. And I don't see it. I see a portal to Thunderbluff, where this quest is supposed to be. Okay, let's just fall off. You don't have a quest? It says he's supposed to be inside. Am I just blind? There's no guy inside here. So, whoever's supposed to give us that quest does not exist where this quest is. So this says, need a cure. And that's where the guy is. That's hilarious. Okay. I want to go with this one, because this gives us more. And now we have our AoE. Let's do it this way. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that requires you to go into Orgrimmar. Nah, I'm just gonna abandon that one for now. We'll pick it up later, when we actually have to go into Orgrimmar. We're running MC this Saturday if you want to join. I would absolutely love to. Unfortunately, my schedule on Saturdays, I'm at work until 9 p.m. Central, and I go to work at 1 p.m. Central. So, I will not have the ability to do that. I really appreciate the offer. If and when my schedule changes and you guys are still doing things on Saturday nights and I'm working Saturday mornings, I would absolutely love to do it, as long as y'all don't mind if I stream it. So... Level 13. We're getting close. Got 15 more minutes. It's great when I get a crit with that hit. Gotcha. Well, I won't be on Tuesday since it's my B-Day. Oh, well, happy early birthday. I hope you have a fantastic time. Yeah, my days off right now, just to let you know, Alex, are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I typically stream between 12 p.m. Central to 4 p.m. Central. And then the rest of the week, based on when I work, is when I stream. So... you know, like let's see. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I stream from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central because I have to work between 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, Monday, I stream 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. because I'm working stupid early in the morning. What's my Discord? I believe Discord is still... Hold up, 2 seconds. Yeah, so my Discord channel is still on the old YouTube channel name. So it's Gibbs Gaming. GIBS Gaming 1. Get off my screen. What am I trying to do here? Is it under settings? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's just Gibbs Gaming, it looks like. Because I haven't officially transitioned everything over to the new channel yet. Sent a request. Hold up. Usually I don't do this on stream, but... Why is it not... Is it because I'm in streamer mode? Is that why I'm not able to see Sturf? Yeah, it should be Gibbs Gaming 1. I think it's because I have streamer mode enabled. Because, like, I'm not even seeing requests. Just type yours in, and as soon as I get off, I'll shoot you a request as well. Because, yeah, I think it's because I'm in streamer mode. I can't do, like, half the stuff. Mazel117. Okay, Spartan, I see you. But, yeah. As soon as I get done with the stream, I will shoot you an invite on there, and then you can just accept it. But I think because I'm in streamer mode right now, it won't let me do like half the things I can normally do on Discord. So, but yeah, it's the only thing I haven't switched over to the new channel. Now that I think about it. Okay, that's done. Well, that quest is done. We got one more quest for him. Then we got more gods to do. And then before we go running into Orgrimmar, we'll go get the poison quest again. Though we won't have time for that. We'll have to do it tomorrow when I get off of work. Any plans, though, for your birthday, boss? Like, are you planning to go out and... do anything, or are you just gonna stay home and relax? Like, what you doing for your birthday on Tuesday? Might go out shooting maybe, but my mother is going to be working, so really can't go out. But nice, 17. That was a long time for me, my guy. that was 20 years ago for me. But yeah, I remember it. You know, let's see. For my 17th birthday, my dad got me a car. It was a standard. So I also had to have my cousin teach me how to drive it because my dad didn't have the patience for me to do it. So, yeah, so much fun. Let's hit 8. No, you good. You good. Trust me. There are definitely days I wake up going, "Holy crap! How am I this old?" Because like, I mean, you know, there will be days when you get older that you sit there and you don't consciously feel your age. Because somebody will say something and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, I remember." You know, da-da-da, and then you start thinking about when you remember that, and you're like, holy crap, that was forever ago, you know? So it's crazy. Like, there are days where, you know, I'm talking to people and they're like, how old are you? And I have to actually stop and think about how old I am because I don't feel like I should be as old as I am sometimes, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird thing. 9. But yeah, I'm one of those people that I got over trying to be embarrassed or ashamed or whatever of my age. It's like it's something you can't control. I mean, everybody gets older no matter how hard you try and fight it. You know, but it really puts it in perspective. Like, I stay with my sister right now because I just moved up from Texas to Oklahoma. So I'm trying to save up enough money to where I can get my own place. And she's got quite a bit of kids. And it's crazy because the oldest out of them, my nephew Hudson, he's turning 14 soon. And to me, it doesn't feel like he was born that long ago, so it's like, holy cow, you know? So, yeah, there are definitely things in my life that make me go, holy crap, wait a minute. I'm much older than I anticipated. What does he have? Oh, hotspot just popped up right here. Great. Of course, when I'm done with the quest, that's when the hotspot spawns. Oh, yeah? You up in Kansas or let's see, what else is it? Missouri, I think, are the two above us. One's slightly to the east, one's like due north. Been to both. Both pretty good states. Typically, if I leave the state of Oklahoma, it's because I'm going to Missouri, because I go to Silver Dollar City sometimes. Okay, let's go run over to Margaz. We won't have... Oh, Colorado, okay. It's a bit more north than I was thinking, but yeah. But yeah, so we're going to run over to Margaz, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. It won't be exactly 2 hours, but I am also still working on getting a new tier list put up. The first tier list I want to work on is going to be the ranged DPS tier list. Will be the first one that I work on. I'm not sure when I'll have that video out. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's got a lot on my plate between the new job and going from a house where basically I was by myself. I shared an apartment with my youngest sister for about 3 years, almost 4 years. And then I was in the process of getting a place for myself, and then the job I had fired me. And then, so I was like, now I gotta start looking for a new job. And couldn't find anything in Texas. Found a job up here in Oklahoma. They were like, hey, we'll pay you. And I was like, cool. And then, so I moved in with my sister until I can get the money to get my own place. But that is my cross to bear, so to speak. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I appreciate you, Alex, for stopping in and chatting with me. Thanks for the invite to the guild. I appreciate that as well. Anytime you see me on, don't hesitate. You're more than welcome to shoot me a whisper or a message. I am always willing to play with people. I'm going to focus on getting this guy to 60. I'm hoping before the server goes live, but if not, then we'll be starting over on the live server to play this guy. But yeah, so that is the goal. Outside of that, we do have new merch up, so if you're interested, go check that out. It is all really super comfortable clothing. I've also got cups and magnets and all sorts of cool stuff coming as well. I'm still trying to work on those. But yeah, you can check that out. Link is in the description. And then we also have, like I said, videos coming out for tier lists. I've got a total of 4 to 5 tier lists coming out specifically for this game, so look forward to those as well. Other than that, I will catch you guildies later. Peace out, everybody.